Alfonzo, what's up, man? Dan Weinke, Los Angeles Times, East Illinois Panther as well.
Hey.
uh, Anyways, what was it like kind of having to go through the COVID protocols? It's obviously it's going to be one of the big stories of the season. Just take us through what it was like to kind of be put through that process.
I mean, to be honest, it's just been different. I feel like COVID, the way it hit everybody, having like a lot of unknowns to it, just having to, go through these protocols, which is new for everybody. So, for me, like it's just different because I've never like faced or been in a pandemic like this, and yeah, like I said, it's just different for everybody, and it's something new, but people finding more about it like day by day. So we just following whatever protocols the league sends to us.
Calhoun?
Hey, Alfonso, Kyle Boone with the Orange County Register. How you doing, man?
I'm good.
Just based on obviously going through the protocols at the start of the season, joining late, and only being able to play in this last preseason game, where are you at health-wise and conditioning-wise, and how far is it to get to the point where you want to get for the regular season?
I mean, I feel like I'm in pretty good shape. I think for me it's just, getting in sync with the guys, on the offensive end, defensive end. But body wise for me, like I feel good, and I'm just excited to, be a part of this organization and just, get out there and contribute in any way that I can.
Were you able to train or condition while you were away from the team?
Yeah.
Dave?
Hey, Alfonso, my name is David Bennett with ESPN. I'm curious if your initial onboarding with the Lakers, if you view their film sessions to be different than the film sessions you've been a part of with the other teams you've played for, in terms of it seems like they try to accomplish a lot out of their film sessions, sometimes in replacement of practice.
Yeah, I mean the film session, you definitely can tell like right away, how important the film sessions are. It's just not coach just talking and going over the film and breaking stuff down. It's pretty much a open discussion, and guys are able to add whatever it is they want at any point in time. But for me, film definitely it has been something important because I have been watching a lot of it, just trying to learn the defensive rotations, the offensive sets. So yeah, I mean the film it's definitely been a big key, and it's something you could tell like right off back with this team. So.
All right, Greg Jones?
How you doing, Alfonso? What's going on?
What's good?
Harry Jones, Motivated Purpose. Can you just speak on your journey a little bit, just getting to this point, just being from Chicago, and also playing with another Chicago native, Anthony Davis?
Well, I mean, it's a few Chicago guys here. AD, Taylor,
Yes.
Ed in the strength and conditioning department. But man, I mean, my journey it's definitely been intriguing, definitely been an interesting one. But man, I'm just excited to be in this position, to be in this league first and foremost, but to be in an organization like the Lakers and being around the great players that we have. So for me, I'm just grateful and just thankful for this opportunity. And like I said earlier, I'm here to contribute in any way possible. So.
Much success to you.
Man, appreciate it.
Brian, I think we're going to wrap. Kyle Boone has a follow-up, so Kyle?
Hey, actually, I have another Chicago-related question. I understand you go back with Taylor in a little bit. What's it like to see that familiar face, and also what have you made of what he's been able to do for the Lakers in the preseason so far?
Man, it's exciting. Just seeing Taylor and where he is now. I actually met him when he was in high school. I want to say his junior year or something. But just seeing his development. Going from Simeon to Iowa State, and just coming out and going late in the draft and being able to get picked up by the Lakers, and him just coming in and working his butt off really. And seeing him now this year in preseason and just seeing what he was able to do. I've been a believer in him for so long as, what his game was like. I've always looked at his game and just was like, man, like the kid has game. But, just seeing him now being able to do it on this level, it's exciting. And I think, he has a bright future for real.
All right, we'll take one more. Jordan Richard.
What's up, Alfonso? Jordan Richards, switch coaches. Good seeing you, man.
What's good?
Can you just talk a little bit about just your reaction when you found out that you were coming to the Lakers? I know you trained down here in LA. You're a big mentor to Amari Bailey, so Sierra Kane. Can you just talk about what it just means to be in LA and your reaction and how it can help Amari see, to go on the pro journey?
Man, to be honest, I was excited. I've been living out this way for a little bit, and it just made it, made things like much easier. With this being, my home now. It was easy on the family. Like everybody was excited. We didn't have to travel, obviously, but now it's like I'm home, man. My family gets to be a part of this, and be able to watch, and I get to be around more. So I think that's the biggest positive out of it. Me just being able to be around my family more. And
so just wondering your take on the whole thing with Taylor.
I think Taylor is first of all, obviously the basketball, we can see what he's capable of doing. For him to be 20 years old, he hasn't even scratched the surface yet of what he's going to be. But the kid can flat out play. I saw it about 3.5, 4 years ago. I was watching a high school basketball game, and I happened to catch Simeon playing. And I told our agent at the time, it's now Taylor's agent, Rich Paul, told my agent, I said he need to take a look at this kid, Taylor Horton Tucker, that's at Simeon. I think, the kid is super talented. This is like 4 years ago. Long story short, obviously, you see what he's doing now. And he's going to continue to get better and better and better, as the days goes on. He get an opportunity to practice against us, the guys as veterans and things of that nature. So he's going to continue to improve, and he's going to do some really good things in this league for a long time.
Dave?
Hey, LeBron, there's some similarities you could draw between where you were in your career in 2010 and Giannis Antetokounmpo coming into this offseason. Could you see how tough perhaps that decision was for him, and how did you react to the news today that he re-upped for the max extension?
I don't know if I can relate to his situation. All of our situations are different, totally different, actually. They've tried to build something great for him, and obviously they did enough to keep him there. And I think it's great that he's staying there. He's committed to that franchise, and and that's what it's all about. So, but I don't think my situation and his situation, it's no similarities, and it's totally different.
Ben Waggy.
Yeah, Rob. I wanted to ask you about House 330 and kind of how that came together and what you're kind of hoping to accomplish with it.
Well, how it came together is us continuing to want to listen to our families. We listen to our kids, we listen to our families and what their needs are. And we're just not settling for, what we've done in the past. We want to continue to grow. And we believe House 330 is the next step on providing, the future for our kids and for our families. Tangiers has been a place that I grew up going to. Used to have a lot of banquets there. as a kid, either when I was playing Little League football or Little League basketball, all the way up through high school. So I know how important that landmark is to our city and to the city of Akron. And for us to be able to take over that venue and create a space for our families and